All right, something kind of exciting. I told you guys that I was looking to get into sales because I just kind of felt stuck in life, kind of felt like I was running on a treadmill that wasn't going anywhere. You know what? That's annoying as. One second. Okay. Um, I kind of felt like I was running on a treadmill that wasn't going anywhere, and I was kind of stuck in the same place because, for the most part, I've been in the service industry my whole life, and I always understand things when I make it as simple as possible. When I make things complicated and I get too fancy, I go nowhere. But let me simply explain this and where I'm at and what's going on. So I'm changing from service industry to sales. I'm literally putting everything on the line. I've kind of always been a risk taker, and the great thing is I'm young, I'm single, got nothing going on, nothing holding me back from like making those big moves that later in life you can't make. So I am leaving a service industry job, a great, comfortable, cushy job, best work environment, great coworkers, enough money to survive for nothing guaranteed. Like I explained, a lot of sales jobs that scare people away are commission only, and that's the agreement that I'm going to be entering. So there is no guaranteed paycheck. It will only be based on my success and my work ethic and my effort, which I think is a true, honest representation of, your own mindset. So I think it's a fair handoff. I'm going to be leaving the service industry job for the sales job. Not only am I leaving my job for a sales job, I'm also moving in with this job. So I'm going to be living with my other salespeople. And, a lot of times your house isn't related to your job. So you can change jobs, but you still have somewhere to go. Mine's kind of be like, if I'm not successful in this, I'm going to be, I wouldn't say homeless because, you can always find something, but I won't have any arrangements guaranteed. Let's put it that way. But let's talk about the benefits and why I'm making this change. And it's as simple enough as, so I'm in this group chat. I'll let you guys know everything a little bit later, but I'm in this group chat of the sales team. I got added when I got recruited. So the really good thing was before I got to start, I got to watch how things operate, how people communicate with each other, what kind of success some people are having and what kind of success some people aren't. But I got to watch the top performers, and people always talk about this in sales, but I really got to see like who is making all the money, because it's I don't know what the principle's called, but it's the 80-20, where 20% of people are making 80% of the money and 80% of people are making 20% of the money, the few, because there's always outliers. There's always the few that make more money. And it's happened a couple times where I've watched someone, and this isn't even the most money in the world, but when you're changing from an employee to sales or entrepreneurship, I've been watching people make like three, five, even $7,000 in a single day. And I'm like, it just opens your mind to a whole new world, because service is absolutely fantastic, but a fantastic day for me, the best of days, has nothing to do with $7,000. Like, do you understand what I'm saying? Like, $7,000 is a solid month in serving, where you're often making a lot less than that, unless you're having two serving jobs. And even then, look how hard you're working. Like, servers work hard as fuck. I don't care what anybody says. I've worked in the industry for long enough to know that it's mentally taxing, it's emotionally draining, dealing with a lot of people. I'm not saying it's the hardest job in the world, but service industry people do work hard. And it just opens a whole new avenue of life open to you. Like, if you have one $7,000 day is fantastic. Now you have 29 or 30 other chances to make that same amount of money. You're talking about life-changing amounts of money. And so that's the biggest difference, and why I'm willing to kind of take this risk. It's not everything to me, and it's not all about the money. To me, it's about freedom, and I'll explain that more later, but it's just a new opportunity. So I'm excited to allow you guys to watch this journey, and I'll be starting this opportunity April 1st, 2024. Just a step into a whole new world, a new place of living, a new job, a new industry, new skills, new people, new challenges, literally all the risk in the world when it comes to finances and safety and security and all those things that people look for. So that's where I'm at. That's why I'm doing it. Those are the differences in opportunity. And one last thing is, I've worked with so many great servers throughout the years, like A1 individuals that are classy, they're smart, they're knowledgeable, they're charismatic, they're problem solvers. They could literally do anything, anything. And I'm not shitting on anyone working in the service industry. I've loved it, and I've been in it for over 12 years at my young age. I have a lot of respect for it. My whole family comes from it. And I'm like, you could do anything in the world. I see these people. I'm like, you could do anything in the world. You could sell anything. And sometimes I just wonder why they don't. And that's not for me to decide. But it's a question I've asked in the past. And I want to see what will happen if I try. So that's where I'm at. And I'm excited to keep you guys posted with this journey.